Hi, water signs. This is Casey. I'm here to do your general reading for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces individually. I will timestamp them for you for 9:13 to, no, not 9, 12:13 to 12:20. Okay. Um, okay, let me timestamp. Cancer will start about 30 seconds. Okay. So Cancer, so let me tell you the general reading for everybody. Never mind. Okay. So this is the Six of Swords. I'm not organized tonight. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. In the traditional tarot, there's a man steering the boat, and the woman and her companion are covered with scarves and are kind of hiding down in the boat. Okay. This one's a little more empowering. She is moving forward. She is deciding her fate. She's deciding what direction she's going in. Okay. There's been lots of cleansing and clearing. Okay. But she is empowered to move forward. Okay. So this is for all the signs. Okay. So now we'll start with Cancer, and that's 120. The fairy of the northern light says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. Okay. So in the past, we have the Knight of Swords and we have the Tower. Okay. So the Knight of Swords is the fastest moving action. Okay. And like I've been pointing out to people, it's kind of interesting because in the bottom here, we have a bunch of poinsettias. So I'm thinking, this has been fairly recently. There's been lots of transformation and change, maybe a lot of messages, a lot of communication going back and forth. How are you? So good to see you, hon. Okay. So, and we're doing Cancer right now, hon. Okay. And the Tower is when the universe steps in and shakes things up. Okay. Now, just remember that the universe gave us free will. The universe cannot step in and interfere in anything unless we ask for help. Okay. So this is telling me that you have asked for help, but you've taken too long. Okay, or the universe sees a situation that they need to shake things up in order for you to make changes. So anything that was not built on a solid foundation is now being shaken up for you to rebuild on a more solid foundation. The Tower is not a bad card. It just means that it's time for change. Okay, major change. So we're being encouraged to do that in a profound way. So in the now, we have the Queen of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. So the Queen of Cups is a very, very loving person, very caring. They've reached maturity. They know who they are. They know what their emotional needs, and they know how to fulfill their emotional needs. This person is offering a cup of love. Okay. Now, we have the Page of Pentacles. This is something that it's the beginning of something that's very stable, okay? Very, very tangible, probably very, very long term. It's a very slow moving energy, but that's okay. You're building a good foundation, okay? And in the future, we have the Seven of Cups and we have the Chariot. Okay, the Seven of Cups is telling me there's lots of possibilities, lots of choices. Okay, the Tower and the Chariot is telling me there's forward movement, but you don't quite have control of it at this time. Okay, yeah, take it slow and easy. Okay. It's like you're not in control, but the universe is. And see, she has like a purple, like a veil floating around in there. Nothing's attached, so there's no control. But the universe is in charge at this point in time. Okay. So that is for Cancer. And we're going to start Scorpio, and that is 522. Okay. Scorpio, we have go outside. It's time to go outside, tune into the powerful peace of nature. Wherever you are, and feel it once with your habitat. I think we're all feeling the need to get into nature right now, but it's been so cold. Okay, so in the past, there's been some major significant changes because we have two major arcana cards. We have the Hermit and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Hermit talks about going within in order to find out who you are and then going out and shining your light into the world, okay? This is going in and finding your own inner self. Just remember that if you have questions, if you go within and ask, you'll get the answers, okay? Now, the Wheel of Fortune says this is something that's meant to be, something that's fated, okay? There has been a shift in your favor. Take advantage of the energy while it's there for you, okay? Now, in the now, we have lots of good things. We have the Three of Cups and we have the Ten of Cups. The Three of Cups is happiness, joy, celebration. You know, it could be the holidays. You know, people coming together and celebrating. Fulfillment on an emotional nature. Look at this. The cups are overflowing with happiness, okay? And then the Ten of Cups is also happiness, joy, fulfillment, you know, the sweetness of life, coming together, happy family, joyous celebrations, you know. And then in the future, we have the Nine of Wands and we have the Four of Cups. Okay, so the Nine of Wands means you're tired, you're exhausted, you just feel like you just can't take another step and you're ready to give up. Just ready to hang it all up and say, I just can't do this anymore. But this is a card of perseverance. It's telling you to hang in there, okay? There's lots of things going on that you don't know about, and don't quit. How many times have we waited and waited and waited for something and then quit just before it manifested, okay? And the Four of Wands says take a break. Seriously step back from the situation and take a break. It changes the energy. A lot of times when you step back away from something, then it allows the universe to come in and manifest this thing. See, you may be pretending to take a break. Okay, I'm serious about, you know, vacation, whatever. Just totally leave it all behind. He's resting, but at the same time, he's still on alert because he's ready to grab that sword and defend himself at any time. So you need to take a break and just leave it all behind, okay? Okay, so now we have Pisces. 850, okay. So for Pisces, we have ask for help. Angels are celestial beings who protect everyone, and the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. Okay? Just remember that the universe gave us that free will. They cannot interfere unless we ask. You know, a lot of times people get mad and blame the universe for something happening, but did you ever ask for help, for assistance? That's the thing, you know. The universe never fails us if we asked. Okay. But sometimes we don't feel worthy of asking. Oh, and yeah. And I'm going to put this up too. I want everybody, yesterday was the full moon. Okay. They're stressing, a lot of astrologers are stressing that it's time for forgiveness. If you can set and write a list of who you want to forgive, but I want your number one priority is I want you to forgive yourself. Okay. If you can forgive yourself, write a whole list of everything and then burn it. Okay. If you can forgive yourself, how much megabytes of energy are you going to let go of in order to start this whole new decade? Okay. So we have the Queen of Wands. To me, the Queen of Wands is the mover, the people behind the people. These are the movers and shakers of the world. It's not the people in the forefront. It's the people that are supporting them behind the scenes. Okay. They make sure all the appointments are met, the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed, all the little things in the background that need to be done. Okay, these are people that put all their love and their compassion and their creativity in order to get everything moving. Okay. And then we have the Five of Wands. Okay, this is like being stuck in your head. Can't make decisions, can't make choices. You may have a little bit of a squabble going out with somebody else, but I think it's more yourself. Okay, you are overthinking and overanalyzing things at this point. Okay. So in the now we have the Ten of Swords and we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. A 9 is a completion. A 10 is cleaning up all of that completion, okay, and getting ready to move into the new beginning again. So it's the in-between, okay? The universe is waiting, okay? Whether he's done carrying the burden or he's gathering things in order to move forward, okay? But see, the deer back here in the background tell me the universe is waiting for you to make the moves, to make the changes, and then it's opening up new pathways for you. This card tells me this is a person that's been through hell and back. They know who they are. They know what they want. They have stability. They have grounding. Okay. They know the beauty of life. They know the hardship of life, and they're very much secure and in touch with themselves. Okay. Now, in the future, I have the Eight of Cups and I have the Seven of Swords. Okay, they're both basically about walking away from a situation. Okay, there's 5 cups and there's 3 cups down. Okay, you're not seeing something clearly in a situation, but you're walking away from things. Okay, you're walking away from things. And in this case, I'm going to say this card is the same thing. Normally, they would say it's theft. It still could be theft. Somebody's walked away with something. Okay, but I think because of this card, I think it's somebody that's walking away and looking back. They're regretting leaving some things behind, if that makes sense. But you could take it the other way. It could be somebody lying and deceiving and being deceitful also. It just depends on the person and the circumstances, okay? So that was for Pisces, and I'm going to pull a garden dragon for you. I meant to do it ahead of time. Okay. But see, just remember, the overall readings were moving out of troubled waters into smoother waters. Lots of cleansing and clearing and being empowered. Okay, so we see at the same time, this is setting boundaries. Garlic dragon, it's setting boundaries. Okay. Let me read that to you. Oh, opened right to it too. Isn't that funny? It says, for garlic dragon to show up, you must ask yourself where you are not respecting boundaries. These could be your own boundaries where you are, allowing others to take advantage of you. You might also review your own actions to see if you have inadvertently crossed someone else's limits. If there seems to be a pungent smell within an existing relationship, it could be that one or both of you have disrespected the expressed parameters of that friendship. Use caution here. Okay. I hope that makes sense. And that's your general reading for the 13th through the 20th. And next week I will be putting out the love readings also. And sometimes the universe puts these out as love readings too. So I just never know. I just go with the flow. Okay. So thank you for being here. Thank you for reading. Thank you to all my subscribers, and welcome to all the new subscribers. And Chanel, you have an awesome day if you're still here, and I will see you guys again next week. Have an awesome night.